regarding viva questions of the clavicle. The examiner will ask you, what is the most common site of fracture clavicle? It is the junction of medial 2/3 and the lateral 1/3. Why? Because there is change of architecture. The quadrangular structure becomes supero-inferiorly flattened. That's why this junction is more prone for fracture. Now, very patent question regarding viva is what is the peculiarity of clavicle? It is, here you can see, HP seems ill. It's just a mnemonic. That is Hardik Pandya, one of the cricketer, Hardik Pandya, seems. Here the spelling of seems is somewhat distorted, not S-E-E-M-S, it is C-I-M-S, and ill, again I-L, okay. So, it is the only bone that lies horizontally. First, H for horizontal. P, that it has got more than one primary center. Other long bone has got only one primary center. But clavicle has more than one, two primary center. It has no medullary cavity. C for cavity, it has no medullary cavity. I for, it is supplied by the intermediate supraclavicular nerve, which is a cutaneous nerve. Very peculiar that it is supplied by a cutaneous nerve, that is intermediate supraclavicular nerve. M for membranous, it is a membranous bone. Other long bone is cartilaginous in nature. Where is it is membranous. S for subcutaneous, it is subcutaneous throughout. We can palpate the clavicle from the external aspect. I is very much similar to 1. So, it is the first bone to ossify. And L, it is the last bone to complete its ossification. So, these are the peculiarities of clavicle. What type of treatment we will give for the clavicular fracture? It is 8-shaped bandage. Another question will be, how the patient will present if there is clavicular fracture of arm, the fractured end, the lateral side, lateral fractured end, droop down. Whereas the medial end become elevated due to the pull created by sternocleidomastoid muscle. मीडियल साइड में स्टर्नोक्लेडोमास्टॉइड का है, तो ये ऊपर खींच लेता है, तो ये दो टुकड़ा में बट गया है, तो लैटरल वाला नीचे आ जाता है और मीडियल वाला ऊपर चला जाता है. क्यों चला जाता है? क्योंकि स्टर्नोक्लेडोमास्टॉइड खींच लेता है ऊपर. The pull created by the sternocleidomastoid and lateral limb droop down due to the weight of arm. बहुत peculiar इसका presentation लेके आता है patient. Okay. Now the another question will be, okay, this is subclavian fossa on the, here is the subclavian fossa, just by the side of the nutrient foramen. Here is the subclavian fossa. What structure is attached over the boundary of subclavian fossa? It is clavipectoral fossa. And what structure piercing the clavipectoral fossa? Call. अगर हम लोग किसी को बुलाते हैं तो वो जल्दी से दौड़ के आता है, तो ये यहां से कॉल निकल रहा है इस पर्दे से, जैसे यहाँ कर्टन से कोई आ रहा है दौड़ के, तो कॉल. सेफालिक वेन, सी फॉर सेफालिक वेन, ए फॉर acromiothoracic artery, L for lateral pectoral nerve, and L for lymphatics. These structure pierces the clavipectoral fossa. Now, what is the clinical significance of this bone? Why we should study about this? So, it is the clinical significance is Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP, and that DCP is deltopectoral triangle, D for deltopectoral triangle. Here, suppose this is the sternal end and this is acromial end. Here is the arm. Over the arm, going up to the medial end of the sternum, there is a groove called called deltopectoral groove. It has got great clinical significance that it contains cephalic vein, and cephalic vein is used for percutaneous angioplasty. वहां से पेसमेकर उस रास्ते से डाला जाता है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस है उसका, सेफालिक वेन का, तो उसी जगह पे अप्रोच करते हैं। तो ये एक हिंट देता है कि कहां, क्योंकि ये सुपीरियर बाउंड्री बना रहा है। क्लेविकल फॉर्म द सुपीरियर बाउंड्री ऑफ डेल्टोपेक्टोरल ट्रायंगल. One side there is pectoralis major, another side deltoid muscle, and above there is clavicle. C for cervicoaxillary canal. Here is the first rib, and here is the clavicle on the anterior aspect. On the medial side there is first rib, and the posterior side there is scapula, upper border of scapula, and that forms the cervicoaxillary canal. The truncated upper end of axilla is known as cervicoaxillary canal. This one. So this is very important clinical area, because all the neurovascular structure of the neck passes into the arm through this passage, through this pathway, and is the posterior triangle of neck. Again, the middle 1/3 of the clavicle forms the boundary of posterior triangle. Here is the sternocleidomastoid and here is the trapezius. In between these three, clavicle, sternocleidomastoid and trapezius, there is posterior triangle of neck. And this area is very important because accessory nerve get injured while doing the lymph node biopsy, while taking lymph node biopsy, because superior cervical lymph node drains many more structure, and while we do lymph node biopsy, accessory nerve get injured, and there is no shrugging of shoulder as the trapezius muscle get compromised. So this is about the clavicle. Now coming to scapula, the viva question is, what structure lies here over the suprascapular notch? It is suprascapular ligament. What structure passes above and below this ligament? The artery, or you can say vessels, suprascapular vessels passes above, and the nerve below, because Air Force flies high and the Navy the below within the sea, so nerve below and the vessels above. What structure is attached here on the medial end of this suprascapular notch? Here is the inferior belly of omohyoid. Very important question. Inferior belly of omohyoid muscle. Okay. What structure is attached on the supraglenoid and the infraglenoid tubercle? It is long head of biceps brachii and long head of triceps brachii. Because 2 comes first, then 3. So, long head of biceps brachii and then long head of triceps brachii. What structure is attached on the inferior angle? So, on the ventral aspect, there is attachment of 4 digitation of serratus anterior, and on the dorsal aspect, there is attachment of teres major muscle and the few fibers of latissimus dorsi. Which structure pierces the teres minor muscle, which is attached over here? Which artery pierces here? It is circumflex scapular artery. On the acromion process and the body of scapula, there are anastomosis, very important, scapular anastomosis. A for acromion and B for body of scapula. अगर 2 बार ए कहो, ए इसका मतलब है कोई पास बुला रहा है, एंड बी कहने से कष्ट का एहसास होने लगता है, जस्ट अ नेमोनिक. सो ए मतलब आओ, मतलब पास बुला रहा है. There is an anastomosis in between the acromial branch of posterior circumflex humeral artery, P, A, acromial branch of the acromiothoracic artery, and S, acromial branch of the suprascapular artery. Okay? And यहाँ पे कस्ट CST, तो C हो गया द सर्कमफ्लेक्स स्कैपुलर जो टेरिस माइनर को पियर्स कर रहा था, सर्कमफ्लेक्स स्कैपुलर, सी फॉर एस फॉर सुप्रास्कैपुलर आर्टरी का भी ब्रांच आ रहा है यहाँ पे, एंड टी फॉर ट्रांसवर्स सर्वाइकल आर्टरी। ठीक है, तो ये यहाँ पे अनास्टोमोस हो रहा है, स्कैपुलर अनास्टोमोसिस। ओके, and why there are ridges on the ventral aspect as well as on the dorsal aspect? Very important question, because it gives attachment to the intramuscular septa, not intermuscular, intramuscular septa, because the subscapularis, which is attached over here, and the infraspinatus, which is attached on the dorsal aspect, both are multipinnate muscle. So there are various septa within it, and this give attachment to intramuscular septa. Okay, so this is about the scapula. Now viva question regarding the humerus: what events occurring at the level of coracobrachialis? As we know, on the medial aspect, middle 2.5 centimeter, there is attachment of coracobrachialis muscle. What events are occurring at this level? So there are so many events. That is, the circular architecture of humerus becomes triangular. First, there is radial nerve passes from posterior to anterior aspect after piercing the lateral intermuscular septum, and the ulnar nerve passes from anterior to posterior aspect by piercing the medial intermuscular septum. At this level only, medial cutaneous nerve of arm and the medial cutaneous nerve of forearm pierces the deep fossa. At this level only, the nutrient artery pierces the humerus. Here you can see the nutrient foramen. So nutrient artery at this level only pierces the humerus. So these are the events. Also the median nerve from anterior aspect coming to the medial aspect of the brachial artery at this level only. So this is the very important site. And also there is tourniquet application while brachial artery get punctured by anyhow. Then we used to apply tourniquet to stop the bleeding. For the tourniquet around the brachial artery, we also use here only, at this level only. Okay. Now, what is carrying angle? Very important. Regarding viva question of humerus, what is carrying angle? The medial flange of trochlea, this is Pulliceps trochlea, and the medial flange, this is medial flange of trochlea. It is somewhat at the lower level than its lateral flange. It is 1.5 centimeter below. That's why the longitudinal axis of humerus is not lined with the radius and ulna. They are somewhat outward. So making an angle in between the longitudinal axis and the longitudinal axis of radius and ulna, and that is 15 degree, 15 degree carrying angle. Whose carrying angle is more, in female or male? It is male. It is female. Now another, what structure get injured if there is fracture at the upper level, at the mid shaft level, and at the lower level, and at the medial supracondylar, medial epicondyle. As this is the arm bone, so mnemonic is armu. At the upper level, at the surgical neck, there is involvement of axillary nerve. In the mid shaft level, as there is radial groove, so radial nerve. At the supracondylar area, there is involvement of median nerve, armu. And when there is fracture of medial epicondyle, there is involvement of ulnar nerve. So armu. Okay, as this is the arm bone and mnemonic is armu. Which type of fracture is more common? It is supracondylar fracture. What structure running at the level of the surgical neck? It is the axillary nerve and the posterior circumflex humeral artery. What is the content of the radial groove? radial nerve and the profunda brachii artery. What is the capsular attachment of capsular ligament over the shoulder joint? So it is over the anatomical neck. Anatomical neck is what? The globular head is separated with the rest of the bone by the anatomical neck. So here is the attachment of capsular ligament, except two places, that at the roof of the intertubercular sulcus. Capsular ligament is not attached here. For giving the passage for the long head of tendon of long head of the biceps brachii, which is the content of the intertubercular sulcus, it gives way, capsular ligament. And second important thing, that on the medial aspect of the humerus, this capsular ligament is dipped down 2 cm below and crosses the metaphyseal line. Why the septic arthritis is more common in shoulder joint? Because the infection of the joint, that is osteomyelitis, will convert into septic arthritis as it crosses the 2 cm below. Here I have already told that the capsular ligament is attached here on the medial aspect 2 cm below and crosses the metaphyseal line. Metaphysis is supplied by the metaphyseal vessel, which is the branch of systemic vessel. So infection will travel to the systemic vessel. So osteomyelitis, that is the infection of joint, will travel into the blood, result into the septic arthritis. Okay. And one thing about the scapula, that there is attachment of long head of biceps brachii over the supraglenoid tubercle. What is peculiar about that? It is extrasynovial but intra-articular. Okay, within the joint capsule but outside the synovial cavity. What is the complementary muscle in case of knee joint? It is tendon of popliteus. So this is all about the Viva question. Thank you.